Welcome back to Chelsea Fan TV. I'm outside Stamford Bridge where it's just finished. Chelsea 0, Aston Villa 0 in the fourth round of the FA Cup. The Blues heading up for a replay at Villa Park, which is not really ideal. It's not what we wanted. Truth be told, I actually thought we were pretty good tonight. I thought we played some decent stuff. The manager got it spot on, really. We created a lot of opportunities, but unfortunately we were wasteful in front of goal, and we paid for that. Really, really frustrating. Madueke missing chances, Cole Palmer missing chances as well, which you expect him to do better with. And unfortunately, when you don't take your chances, you can't expect to win any matches, and that's exactly what's happened tonight. Second half, Villa came into it a bit more. They did have a couple of decent opportunities, and we have Petrovic to thank for us still being in the cup. But yeah, just a really frustrating night, you know, because that game was there for the taking. It was pretty much Villa's strongest side. We acquitted ourselves really well. Everything I liked a lot about what we did. Gallagher was making some decent runs, you know, inside out runs, causing issues. Palmer was decent again tonight. I thought the midfield was okay. I thought we defended pretty well. Thought we coped well with losing Levi Cole in the warm-up. Alfie Gilchrist coming in doing a half decent job. Badia Shield playing at left back, which he's not done before. There were positives tonight, but ultimately, the overriding feeling is a sense of frustration, you know, having to go out to Villa Park now. Villa haven't lost a game there this season. It's going to be very, very difficult to go and get a result there. And again, another game goes by where it just highlights the fact that we are desperate for a number 9. Now, I don't want us to panic buy and sign someone for the sake of it in the last 3 or 4 days, but you know, sticking with what we've got, banking on Nkunku being fit and getting into some sort of decent form. Broja just isn't it. Another performance tonight. Obviously comes off the bench, a heavy touch, didn't really impact the game in any way. Yes, I know only played 15 minutes, but again, another game to show that he just isn't it. And I don't know what we're going to do about this number 9 position. I don't want us to panic buy, but at the same time, we do need someone. You know, Benzema's not going to happen because of the wage demands, but Callum Wilson, 18-20 million quid. His injury record's poor, but he ticks the Premier League proven tag. He does score goals. He got 17 goals in the league last season. I think on a 1-year deal or a 2-year deal, it could be a lot worse. And we do need someone up there, because I just worry that for the rest of the season we're too inconsistent in front of goal. We'll have nights like Tuesday where we put 6 away, and we'll have nights like tonight where we have ample chances and don't score a single one. So the 9 is still a big problem. But overall, I was reasonably happy with the performance. There's not really too much to say on the game. I think, look, another game unbeaten at home. That's 10 games unbeaten at home now, which is a positive step in the right direction. As I say, you know, things aren't as bad as people are making out, and I think the manager deserves praise for tonight. You know, I thought the lineup was pretty decent. We knew Ben Chilwell wasn't going to start. For the tactics were spot on. In-game management, yes, you could perhaps argue that if we're chasing a goal, waiting for 15 minutes to go to chuck on the likes of Mudryk and Broja, maybe you could have done it a little bit earlier and it might have made a difference. I don't really know, but you know, I feel like we're taking steps in the right direction. We lost this game 1-0 in the league earlier in the season back in September, and I always felt tonight was going to be a test of kind of how far we'd come from then. And I think we've made tangible progress. And this is a very, very good Aston Villa side, you know, in the top 4 in the Premier League, going for the Conference League. You know, this is a decent team, good players, and I thought we pretty much played them off the park, particularly in that first half. So, you know, let's wait and see what happens in the replay. But it's going to be tough for us because, you know, it's a really difficult place to go. Their fans are going to be bang up for it. They've got good players. You know, they've won a lot of games at home. So let's wait and see on that front. But, you know, for us, I think the rest of the season, you know, we got Carabao Cup final. We are still in this FA Cup. Premier League, we're 3 or 4 points off 6th. We can make a push for top 4 potentially. I think Europa League's definitely there. So yeah, you know, I don't see any reason why the second half of the season can't be positive and we can still salvage something from this season. I thought Petrovic again tonight was very good. That's looking like a very good signing. You know, made a couple of decent saves to keep us in there. And I think, you know, Sanchez right now is going to find it very difficult to get back into the side. I think, you know, Petrovic is calm, he's collected on the ball, you know. I think he gives confidence to those in front of him. You don't get a sense of nervousness when he's on the ball. You don't feel like he's going to make any mistakes like you do with Sanchez. And I think, yes, the recruitment's been criticised this season, you know, over the summer, and rightfully so in certain instances, but when they get it right, they deserve praise. And the likes of Gusto, Palmer, I think Petrovic for £14 million from the MLS is looking like a decent piece of business. So I thought he was really, really good again tonight. So absolutely, there are positives for sure. Just really, as again, frustration is the word. It was frustrating tonight. We just simply couldn't finish our chances. The attackers let us down tonight. We were let down by the attack. It's as simple as that, you know. From a manager's perspective, what can you do? Like, you've picked a good team, you've coached a good performance, the tactics were spot on and all that, and you're let down by the finishing. You know, there's nothing you can do about that. Absolutely nothing you can do about that. So nothing on the manager tonight for me on this one. He's improving. I think he's getting better as well. He's getting more used to the job at hand. And I just think, you know, there is reason to be positive. Yes, a 0-0 is not a great result. Yes, it's not the most exciting game. But if you look at how we played, you look at the chances we created, look at, you know, how much better Aston Villa are as a team than us at this point in time, I think there are positives to take. But at the same time, I understand that, you know, that game was there for the taking. And yes, we got another chance, but you just feel that if we were going to progress in the cup, we really needed to get it done tonight. And unfortunately, the finishing let us down. But, you know, onwards and upwards. I think, you know, we go to Liverpool on Wednesday. That's going to be a tough game. Jurgen Klopp's announced that he's leaving, so things can go one of two ways. They're going to be galvanised and extra motivated to give him the send-off that he deserves for the work he's done there. Or it could have the opposite effect where, you know, it has a negative effect on the players. Let's wait and see. But that's going to be a tough game to go to. Obviously, you know, we've got the draws. Last 7 or 8 games have all ended in draws against Liverpool. So you obviously fancy a draw potentially. No Trent, no Salah. That's going to be a positive for us, but they've still got some very, very good players, and Anfield is a tough place to go. I mean, I take the draw right now, but we've got to be bang on it. We have to be bang on it. We really, really do, because if we're not and we make any mistakes, we don't take our chances, we are going to be punished. You know, Villa didn't punish us tonight, but we will be punished on Wednesday night if we don't take those opportunities. But I do feel confident that we can go and get a decent result. We do tend to play better against the better teams. And I think we've got something about us that suggests that we could go and get something. But everything's got to go right. No defensive mistakes. You know, take our opportunities and don't let the occasion get the better of us. But, you know, I think we can go there and do something decent. But, yeah. There's a lot there for the taking in the second half of the season. Potentially a trophy in the Carabao Cup, FA Cup progression. You know, we can still finish in the top 4. I know it's not looking likely right now, but a run we can get there. You know, that race of 4th place is wide open, but Europa League definitely 5th or 6th we can get there. But as I said, overwhelming feelings tonight is a sense of frustration because we should have won that game, but unfortunately we didn't. But on to Wednesday night. Let's see what happens. As always, up the Chelsea.